Somebody asked me once, from where this Varna vyavastha came. Varna vyavastha is a very scientific vyavastha, scientific arrangement for the soul. Actually, like all we know that by birth it was not there, because Krishna himself said that कि मयम सृष्टि चतुर्वर्णम गुण कर्म vibhajitam, arthat means my whole universe is being divided into 4 varnas, and it is not on the basis of birth, it is on the basis of guna and karma, like your qualities and your actions. It is divided on that. But how come this being taken into a consideration by birth? Because before, the Varna vyavastha was working like a segments in the society. Suppose you have a soul which is a musician's soul, and if this musician's soul is born in a family where already people are practicing music, then it will be easier for your soul to grow more in that life. Suppose your soul is painter soul, and your soul was born in a body in a family where both are painter, then it will be easy for your soul, for you to grow as a painter, because you will get this supportive environment. Same way, if you are a sportsman, like you are a footballist, and you like to play football, and your soul is like footballist, and she wants to be born in a house where people understand about football, and like the man or the women over there, they love the football, then it will be easy for this soul to become a footballist. Same way, actor, if your soul is actor soul and it is actor or actress's soul, and it is born in a family where the people are actors, so it will be easy for this soul to find himself or herself to grow in this world in a better sense. Same way, in long time ago, why they started to consider it by birth is because the work of these Chatur Varna, 4 Varnas, was very specific and very clear. Brahman was doing only the education work, only the work with the rituals, only the work with the all kind of gods and all kind of, I will not say spirituality here, all kind of rituals was connected with the Brahman. So suppose if some soul is having connection, that soul loves ritual. So this soul comes to the family of Brahmin, so it will be easy for this soul to grow as a Brahmin because the environment will be comfortable. So that's why they considered that let's be very specific and not mix up your work. So that time the Brahmin was doing only the job of Brahmin. Brahmin was not doing the job of Kshatriya and not doing the job of Vaishya and not doing the job of Shudra. Same way, some soul is warrior, like Alexander or something like that. Why normally if you will go back down there, the most of the strong emperors, they was born in a house of strong kings, in strong Kshatriyas family. Why? Because their soul was a warrior soul, and their soul choose to be born in a warrior family to become a warrior. So Kshatriya, if you have a Kshatriya soul, so you go and born in a Kshatriya family, and then in Kshatriya Varna, you get a chance to grow and more as a Kshatriya. Same way, if you are having a business soul, so you go to the Vaishya. If you are having a service soul, so you go to the Shudra. So too you can serve. And serve is a very beautiful quality. If somebody can serve, it's amazing trait. But now the old Varna vyavastha is spoiled. Now it is not working. I am not supporting any Varna vyavastha because right now it is not working, and on the basis of birth it cannot work. That's why Krishna has to say mam srishti chatur varnam gun karma vibhajitam. Like my world, I created this world in four varnas. There is a sector of education, sector of defense, sector of security, sector of money, and sector of service. These are the four sectors. These are Chitur Varna. And Guna Karma Vibhajita. By your actions, it will be decided who you are. So by birth, those people who believe in Varnas, they are fools. It is not working anymore. You should not believe on Varnas according to the birth. You have to understand more according to your actions, according to your work. So like I said before, if some Shudra is born as in a family of Shudra, but some teacher is born in a family of Shudra, but all his life he is doing the work of education, he is educating people, then he is a Brahmin. Like I will say that a great example of our Indian history, we have Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Sahab. So he is the one of the guy who was born in a Shudra family, but he was Brahmin. He was superly educated person, and all his life he was trying to educate people. So this is like one great example how Brahmin is born in a Shudra family. So by birth, if you consider he was Shudra, but by birth it's not working anymore. But by action, by his guna, he is a Brahmin. And there is another example of many such people who was born in the family of a Brahmin, but they worked as a Sudra. Like all the Brahmins who are born in a family of Brahmin, but they are in the service sector. Like they are waitresses, or like they are like nurse, or they are like hospital superintendents, or they are like flight superintendents, or air hostesses, any kind of service sector if they are, and born in a Brahmin family, so they are Sudras. They all are belonging to Shudra. And when I am saying Shudra, I am making it very clear here that it is not like this. Nobody is down and nobody is up. I am saying it is like this. Every finger is important in your hand. Every single finger is important in your hand. So that is why every single trait is important in your hand. Without education, you cannot survive. You need to educate the society to have social means of understanding. That's how we grow. You need to provide the security in the terms of any means you take. See, without security, you will not be able to grow again. You need to have a financial state. Without finance, again, no society will grow. And the most important is service. If society does not have a good service sector, then the whole society will collapse. So I say you again, please now come out from your stereotype minds. Do not run behind your castes. Do not try to use your caste subtitles as your surname. If for 20 years all people in this country, which is called Bharat, just do one thing. Do not use your surname for 20 years. Just use your name, your father's name, and Bhartiya. Like we all are Bhartiya. If we just use this, within 20 years, this caste system will disappear. And I will encourage you, please do get married into the intercaste system so you will go out from this mentality. It is very important. So if you understand the system, then do not use your surnames. Never try to mention your surnames. Sometimes I am going and, like I'm driving and I see on the cars it's written Jat or Gujar or like some another Brahmin or some like Vash or something else is written. How long you will play this game, huh? Now grow up. It's a time to grow up. We have been struggling from last more than 200 years, which the manipulation is done to this society by different inventors. Now at least grow this society healthily, happily. Let's go out from this trade of casteism and create a new glorified Bharat. Vande Matram.